All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Twin Beaches. We're going to start right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 7,
7,
8,
8.
9, 10.
Excellent.
All right. Here we are on
All right.
Twin Beaches.
I'm going to focus on Mr. Reakly, and we're going to see what he is going to do this game.
What are we seeing? What are we expecting, Mr. Dumais?
Honestly, from Reakly, I'm not too sure. Usually Reakly likes to play Breakthrough. He's got Coastal in his loadout, Luftwaffe, and Mech. If he would have gone Coastal, I assumed they would have been called in by now, so it's probably going to be mechanized. I think it always suits Reakly's all-in playstyle. And if I look to your guy, of course, Spec Ops.
Of course, Spec Ops.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that's probably the strongest battle group versus Ver right now, so I'm not surprised to see it picked here.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle for Reakly, so we'll see if he handles the might of Spec Ops.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see indeed. Pretty standard, nothing really special. We've got Grenz in the middle. This is probably like the best thing to do. Once you capture your ammo, you can get into the middle building and kind of deny this area.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the players just avoid the hill for rushing entirely. Everyone tries to go right for the center or around.
Yeah, usually the rule of thumb for Wehrmacht is you don't really contest the hill because typically you will lose it. You like whatever units, if it's a rifle and a scout, usually that's enough to that will always beat a Gren and a Pio. So usually you don't want to fight for that yet. Usually what players do is they'll usually capture the ammo in the middle, similar to what Reakly is doing. And then usually back in the day, they used to go like fast MP40s and they would just brute force the hill. But now you don't really need that. You just want to get like 2 Grens and then make your push into there. So,
Well, you called it. We got double Grens pushing onto the hill.
Yeah. Because on this map, depending on who you play against, some players like to have everything in the runes, and some people like to play wide. So here, wow, the engineer's being transported by the Weasel. That's
very aggressive, very aggressive.
Yep.
There we go. He's double Gren's gonna try to hold off against this might, but I don't know. Ooh, getting pretty aggressive here on the beach fuels too.
Yeah. And interesting, Reakly didn't actually opt to capture his fuel. He actually went for the ammo, which is really weird.
Yeah,
he
went for like the VP then the munitions too. So I don't know what he was thinking.
Really weird. Yep. And yeah, the scout is actually going to lose that fight. That's a pretty big misplay from Tuskan, because that really shouldn't have happened there, considering that this area is really open ground.
And right now here at the north, Reakly holding the hill. He's using the green cover to great effect.
Yeah, if I were Tuskan here, I would have actually stepped into the capping circle to at least stop that fuel point from being captured. Now his Weasel's coming in, so I think he'll be okay here, but...
Yeah, he can get really aggressive with those engineers, close the gap. Everyone's going to close the gap, actually.
Yeah. If he gap closes here, he'll be okay.
That one on the Weasel. Oh, good grenade. Good dodge.
And interesting, he went signal layer on the Weasel. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice.
He could probably be feasting once he captures the fuel over here.
Yeah, no, actually, you know what? I was gonna say I would have probably gone healing, but you know what? He can capture the 2+5 ammos, turn them into +8s. He can also turn the +8 into a +11. There's grounds here to actually get the...
Yeah, very underrated. Very underrated. It'll work in his favor. But yeah, right now for Reakly, as expected, we have the officer's quarters.
Officer quarter, yeah. This is, I think, one of the strongest global upgrades in the game. Bang for buck. Better combat stats, healing. Also, the extra veterancy gain rate is very nice as well.
You think we're going to see an MG42, or is he going to tech up right now?
I really don't think so. We might, though. I mean, it's usually the MG comes out as the last unit from Tier 1. We'll see. So just right now, I feel like Reakly's fuel isn't that great, and I think the reason why it's like that is because he didn't capture the +10 fuel on the beachhead. So naturally, at this time, he should probably have around 60 or even 65, 70 fuel. He's a little bit behind right now, because he did hold on to the +10 fuel in the ruins, or the +8.
And here we go,
Okay, he's getting
MG42
a
and
machine
build.
gun. Yep.
Yeah, he needs something to help him close the gap, or like at least hold the line against these units closing the gap, rather.
Yep. Now, this is one of the hardest maps for Ver. It's a very big map. Although Reakly did a good job of like holding on to the, the +8 fuel on the left side of the map, he wasn't able to really hold it for long. And pushing back into this area is very difficult because it's just a lot of green cover for your for the natural defender to sit into. Plus, there's a Weasel on top of that, and the Weasel is really good, especially at long range versus units in the open.
Yeah, Tuskan's doing a really good job of doing aggressive beach pushing, and he's drawing Reakly away from the hill, just further making the situation a little bad for him, making it worse. 42 running into the smoke, it seems.
Yeah, smoke ability is very strong. I know in team games flares are really good, but in 1v1s I think the smoke drop is really, really powerful. I like that it became free. It allows you to do a lot of nice plays.
Super underrated, yeah.
Yeah, very strong.
Scouts decide to smoke the riflemen as they cap the fuel. Very interesting. Pretty good play here. Look at that, +11 on the hill.
Yeah, no, that's very big. Yeah, no, the signal layer on the Weasel really paying off here. I also noticed he didn't capture the +5 ammo with the Weasel, but like, again, this is something he can do. And also, in some cases here, this is actually where you kind of want to let the Ver player decapture some of your points, so you can actually drive the Weasel back in and increase the income by an additional +3.
I think that's Tuskan's master plan all along. If he loses any point, it's because he allowed Reakly to decap it.
Yeah. So that +10 being decaptured near the middle garrisons, that's good. He'll be able to put his Weasel in there. But not right now, it's Tuskan is really ahead here. He's doing a really good job of holding on to the map.
His mighty 40 fuel income has been sliced in half now, which is good, but he's got a long ways to go.
Yeah, and also, I just want to point out, we're going to see the 221 have the same timing as an M8, which usually isn't the case. Like, 221 usually has, like, almost 2 minutes of free reign on this map, usually, versus an M8, probably, like, 1:30. But here, both vehicles are going to have the same timing, and worst case, we don't have enough ammo from the get-go to upgrade it to the AT rifle, so Reakly's going to have to wait another minute. Oh, actually, no, never mind, he can get it now. He's got it.
Can he? What is it? Oh, yeah, right now.
Yeah, he's got 60. Yeah, so
as long as he doesn't like do anything with his grenadiers with Fausts or grenades, we'll see.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know that Greyhound is there yet, does he? Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, he just saw it now, so he's up. Yeah, both of them are upgrading immediately.
Got a little light vehicles.
Yep.
It's gonna be tough because if Tuskan's really aggressive, there's not gonna be any Fausts to stop him right now, or at least not for another couple seconds. But it's looking a little tough.
Tuskan's unlocked SSF commandos. Basically, what Tuskan needs to do is get an AT gun and then mortar drop or MG drop from the Weasel, and that will allow him to just pump out a lot of units without having to spend manpower on them. And that's really where that's really like US main strength here with the Weasel and the MG drop from the
This
Jeep.
Weasel's bleeding the Grens too. It's just a non-stop thorn in Reakly's side. More grenades being thrown, but every grenade thrown is with Faust not spent.
Yep. We also need to be careful here. Yeah, the 221's gonna start poking in.
A little bit of a light vehicle duel. Will he push the Weasel? I don't know. He doesn't have enough to contest these buildings. He doesn't have any mortars or breaching units, so he's gonna have to just try to avoid units garrisoned.
Getting bars next, which is okay, but we also have the 8-rad that's been unlocked here, so I feel like the AT gun is probably...
Oh, we got the 8-rad coming in, speeding in from the north front.
That's gonna hurt, because when Tuskan's gonna see that 8-rad, he's really gonna regret getting the bars. This is probably where he would have probably rather get SSF or an AT gun, or heck, even a Chaffee.
Now, after you build 3 riflemen, would you still get SSF?
Yeah, I think SSF are really strong. Usually you can get away with barless rifles if your opponent just decides to stick with Grens. So if Reakly eventually starts converting the Grens into Jaegers, then yeah, you will need bars, but it's just getting bars at this timing just isn't ideal because the 221 and the 8 rat are just gonna zone the 8 rat away.
Here we go. The Greyhound pushed up a little bit. I don't know if he saw Reakly put that mine down, but maybe that could be interesting in the future.
Oh, snares on the 8 rad. Not enough to crit. MG's getting flanked here by the engineers.
Yeah, it looks like Tuskan threw a satchel too, thinking that Reakly would be distracted, but he dodged that pretty well. Yeah, not enough to follow up on the 8 rad, so the 8 rad is able to head home, get repaired. I think he can get repaired by the 221.
Yes, if he gets the AoE repairs, he can get that.
That's always helpful. That's always good. Here we go.
Yeah,
221 coming in. The thing about the 221 is it's a Humber deleter, right? Like
yeah.
it deletes the Humbers, but every other vehicle it's sort of weirdly pivoting everywhere.
Oh, the Weasel's gonna hit the mine. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go decapture that +10 and hit a mine. Oh, no, not even.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right.
I think he's gonna reverse into it though. I'm
No,
looking at that
I
angle,
so.
and
there's
yeah,
no way that Weasel doesn't bite it.
I think he's gonna reverse.
Go massive push here in the center, but you know, right now Reakly's pretty well set up. His defensive fortifications are all here. He's got his Grens, he's got his MG. Starting to look like a pretty strong Axis defensive.
He's getting a Jaeger, which is kind of interesting. I would expect a Gren to be converted here and a med bunker to go up, because this is pretty much going to be a long game. Reakly here is most likely going to stall for the Panther call-in. So I'm a little surprised to see a fresh Jaeger be built. He might be getting the Panzer Shrek on them. He might be expecting like a Chaffee to be produced.
The thing is, you're expecting these pro players to use transfer orders. People don't like transfer orders. Even though it's like pretty decent now, but like it's just not built into it, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I do think like if you're past the 15-minute marker and you still have 3 Grens, like that to me is very puzzling. It's like, hey, you can convert that Vet 3 Gren into like a Vet 2 P Gren or Jaeger.
Well, in a way, he did convert it because he just lost his Grenadier to the engineers. So you know.
Oh, 221 almost gets snared.
Oh, the riflemen are going to run right into that mine.
Yeah, I mean, that's better for the rifles to hit the mine than the M8, so that's not too bad there.
That's true, that's true. It's just going to be a little bit more bleed for Tuskan.
And now Reakly's rebuilding the Gren. This is where I'd like to see a flak gun as well. I'm surprised we didn't see a flak gun here.
Flak gun is very strong if you go.
Yeah, which is why earlier I said like I would expect a mortar to be dropped here from the Weasel, because usually this is what players do. They get the flak gun, 8 rad, and Jaegers, and that combo is really strong because it zones out a lot.
Oh, he loses the 8 rad. Oh,
wow, that's from downtown.
Heartbreaker. Oh, yeah, he had just enough vision from the rifleman and the hill.
Yep. That's wow.
Big loss for Reakly.
I'm surprised that connected.
It's because the rifleman kept shooting at the 8 rad, so he was still able to get vision at max range.
Yep.
Oof. Here we go. Now this building's a real
piece of wire.
Oh yeah, that weird wire.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very strange. I mean, like when the wall was there, it made sense, I guess. But
oh, by the way, I just want to point out too, the Weasel somehow did not hit that mine on the +10 ammo. It actually backed out. Oh wait, he's coming back. He's coming back.
He's coming back for seconds. He's like, waiter, more mines. More mines, waiter!
No, he's not gonna hit it. No, he's not gonna hit it. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I've learned something today about pathing. That's that mine. It's like a loaded gun, just waiting for it to go off. Here we go. He catches some of the mines over here in the northern VP. Takes those down.
Disabled. That's good. Another 8 rat, fresh 8 rat here from Reakly.
It's gonna set him back a bit.
I'm also going to point out we do have advanced logistics research from Tuskan now, so the losses won't be as impactful as they were before.
Seeing...
And Weasel is going to go down. Yep, I saw the grins coming, and I'm like, yeah, that's where you're gonna send the reverse order towards your fuel. That's a pretty big loss, though. It's kind of a shame because, you know, no more extra resources, no possibility to get a mortar without paying the manpower tax, and there's still a machine gun on the field too. So, and there he goes. He's actually building the mortar now. That's always painful to see.
Oh yeah. Well, at least he saves his munitions. He can always save that for the snares and the double bars on the rest of his riflemen.
That is true. That is true.
There you go, 8 red. Trying to find more targets over here. That free smoke doing a lot of good work. These grenadiers are in a really bad spot.
AT gun gets a nice hit on the 8 rad. M8 hasn't really done a whole lot. It's only got 7 kills. And this was a really early M8 too. Like, this had the same timing as the 221, so...
I think the fear of the 221 was enough to keep him in check.
Definitely.
You know, it's doing better than a Chaffee, I'll say that. Waiter, more Chaffies, more Chaffies. And here we go, we got Shrek Jaegers coming in.
Yeah, so I'm really guessing here that Reakly was expecting a Chaffee to be built. Wow, Reakly is actually teching. He's actually going tier 4. He's not going to stall for the Panther. Makes sense here, I guess, since actually the big problem for Reakly is actually the infantry, so I do think he needs a Stoss. He needs Stoss here, or like even a Broombar. Broombar would actually be pretty solid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That'll delete the recommend.
We're miles away from being able to afford a P4 or even a Broombar, so something tells me it's going to be a Stoss. But I don't know. We're also not doing too hot on manpower, and we also don't have a med bunker up, which I think is a big mistake, considering that this is going to be, again, a very long game.
I want to call out, too, that Tuskan's built a 4th rifleman just now, and that'll be a real pain, too.
Yeah, that was a lot of infantry. A lot of infantry. So.
A lot of infantry and not a lot of suppression. We have the one MG42, but he's going to have to be everywhere all at once.
Yeah. And this Jägerschreck is just dead weight at the moment. It's really not doing anything.
Yeah, I remember when the Jägerschrecks used to be the strongest meta, and now they just miss every shot. Look at that, they're bleeding against this Greyhound. Can they get a shot off? They get one. They get one shot.
They actually got that. Yeah.
You think we're likely to see any martyrs?
I don't think so. No, I really don't think so. I think we're just gonna see, honestly, I don't know what we're gonna see. I'm a little confused by Reakly here. I feel like ever since he lost that first 8 rad, he's kind of like dancing around in circles. Not too sure like what he has to do here, but
I think he's afraid.
In a pretty bad spot. I
mean, he has vehicle capping with this 8 rad. He could be so much more aggressive with it. He's just afraid, you know?
I mean, he's got to put some respect, though, right? You know, the U.S. composition is a lot more flexible and a lot stronger at the moment. So.
Yeah, I think the last thing he wants to do is send his 8 rad overextended and then get snared or ambushed by Chaffies.
2-1's going to go for the Greyhound here. He's actually going to chase. Vet 1, 2-2-1 can self-spot, by the way. That is its passive that it gains at Vet 1. So it can continue. Oh, it's going to miss.
He's going in. He's going in.
Yeah. The Reakly special.
He got it.
Wow, actually gets it.
Well played by Reakly. He's going to try to get out of there, and I think he's going to get away scot-free.
Yep.
That's the rifleman snare him on retreat. No. He's got a good path. I don't know. He's heading right into the rifles.
Oh, yeah. The rifles. I think they're going to get some rear armor hits in here. And
there we go. He's dead.
There we go.
Boom. Well played by Tuskan.
Okay.
So really good positioning for his rifles. They were in the right place at the right time.
Oh, why are we getting a Chaffee? I don't think we need this.
I told you. I forecasted it.
I
It was in the
I
forecast.
really don't think we need a Chaffee right now, but I mean, okay.
I, I don't know what it is, man. Every game, it's always a Chaffee, and it never does anything.
I mean, I wouldn't say it doesn't do anything. Like we saw that one game, right, where Ray actually dove Tuskan's baits, managed to kill the Stummel, but I mean, it's only an 8 rad. We know that there's one 8 rad on the field and there's one Jaeger Shrek. I feel
That wasn't,
like
yeah, I mean, it wasn't even a good engagement there either because he dove the base, but he lost the Greyhound to kill a 2-2-1. You know, that was like nothing. Or the half track, rather. Stummel. We'll see. Maybe the Stummel will be, maybe the Chaffee will be good at smoke. More smoke is good.
that one on the mortar already. It's gonna eat a grenade. It's gonna live though.
Yeah, no models lost. MG42 in sort of a precarious position right now. The smoke is covering the rifles. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
He's got to get that thing out of there. 8-Rad putting some good work against the rifleman.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
And here we go. Reakly's filled out the rest of his battle group roster. He's got the repairs, the buildable Panther.
Unlocked, yep.
Yeah.
He went for the production Panther. He went for the Stas STG upgrade. Yeah.
I've not seen anyone go the Stas STG upgrade. I feel like that's
I saw
an interesting
Havoc
choice.
get it on Samoa in a 2v2. That made sense. I think in team games it makes sense sometimes, but it's like very situational.
Wouldn't you rather have a Wesp hitting the base though? Just like
that's
pounding
the thing.
away.
In 2v2, yeah, definitely. I think the West is much better in 2v2, but there is some room for the. But again, I think he just went for that just to get the unlock.
Just to get it? Yeah.
On the zeroing RD, yeah, because it's 1 CP versus 3, right? So,
I mean, he's got 6 CPs in the bank. I don't think it would have mattered anyway.
That is true. So now the question is, what are we going for? Are we going Brumbar or are we going to go Panther? Oh, there we go. It is going to be a Brumbar, and that is going to be a big issue.
Oh, yeah. Very big.
Brumbar is very strong in ones.
Tuskan's going tier 4 right now, so I think his answer is going to be maybe a Hellcat. Maybe he's going to rush the Whizbangs. Whizbangs makes sense, right? But the Brumbar is going to be a huge issue.
Better, I think. Yeah, I think a Whizbang makes more sense because the Hellcat is pretty bad. Sherman isn't going to do much versus a Brumbar. Wow. Okay.
We'll see how he reacts. As soon as the Brumbar hits the field, it may change what his plans are.
Yeah.
Here we go. Big push on the hill. Germans are forced to run back to base.
Keep in mind, the only form of AT that we have here from Reakly is the Shrek at the moment, so...
Chat asks, is Dumais aware that the buildable Panther is the only option as of late? Is that true? It can only be built with tier 4 now?
No, it doesn't. You can also go for the call-in.
I'm misinformed.
Yeah, you can go for the call-in Panther.
You see,
Panther,
he changed his mind as soon as he saw the Brumbar. He canceled his idea about a Whizbang, went straight for the Hellcat.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it makes sense, right? There isn't a Panther yet. The Panther is not going to be here anytime soon because the Brumbar is pretty expensive at 120 fuel. So he's got an AT gun and a Chaffee and a Hellcat. He might be able to just wombo combo the Brumbar out of existence until the Panzer Shrek gets within range.
Yeah, but he's got a lot to zone out the Chaffee.
Yeah.
Here we go. Shrek's doing a good job. Frontal armor of the Brumbar is nothing to sneeze at either. It's going to be able to hold off against the AT gun.
Yeah, and that's a Vet 2 AT gun too. You definitely don't want to lose that because it gets the extra rate of fire.
Yeah.
I'd like to see AT guns are insane.
I'd like to see what this Hellcat does. I want to see if it actually penetrates the frontal armor of the Brumbar, but it's got a long way to go. You know, with the Shreks and the MG42 screening the Brumbar.
Yeah, if I were Tuskan, I would send the Chaffee far left side, Hellcat far right side, keep the AT gun in the middle. And just send it. Oh, he's got a Captain Mark target as well.
true.
So you can
Good
actually
hits.
see the Broombar. Yeah,
The marked target did
damage.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, half HP already.
He also has the loiter in his pocket too. So at any
That
given
is
moment
true,
he could yeah. That'll be his
That's
all
true,
in.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, that's a good call out. Yeah, he could use the loiter and just force the Shrek to go back to base immediately. Like, he could use
Immediate
it right now.
all in. Yeah, right now it would be
Yeah, no.
incredible all in.
Yeah, it's actually a really good call out. Yeah, that would be the secret sauce here. It's a...
He has to remember to push the button though, and I don't think
Yeah,
he will.
because if the Shreks get suppressed, you can't merge. Oh, he just merged into them.
Oh, good double hit on the
He got a
8-rad.
mortar. What the hell?
Ooh, he got snared on the Chaffee, or he hit a mine.
Oh, there it is. There's the loiter.
There we go. There's the loiter, but oh, he loses the Chaffee.
Not enough. That's a shame. I
Oh,
mean, now
too
is
little,
the
too
time to
late.
send it. Yeah, there he goes. He's going for it.
He's going for it, but you know, it would have been way better if he had those 2 units. Now it's a single Hellcat, you know. It's like bringing one arm to a fist fight. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Over here on the south, we have the rifleman
Oh my
pushing
god,
back the
did you
BO3
see that? The
Grunts.
Hellcat just killed a model on the mortar team. What?
Finally hit something.
It's got 1 kill, yeah.
That was the RNG. He was supposed to miss, but actually killed a model. There we
Why
go.
do my Hellcats do this?
MG42's defending the 8 fuel on the beach. Forced to retreat. There we go. Whizbang in production, too.
Yep. Oh, that's definitely the call there. Yeah, the SSF loiter can in fact attack units in base. Just like any of the other loiters, you can use it on the perimeter of someone's base, and you can still range inside.
Big hits. Reakly's gonna have a hard time getting back in here. Gets rid of the mine with the Brumbar. It's a good shot.
I'm still surprised that we have 3 Grens this late in the game.
I know. It's just like transfer orders is just
Yeah.
people aren't used to it.
Yeah. People
Even
are
though if you
still
make it a
asleep on the
giant
transfer.
button on the side of the screen, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Whizbang. Huge shots against the MG in the building.
That MG is gonna go down. Yeah. Deleted.
Jeez. Jeez Louise. He couldn't even counter that. It's like,
Yeah,
what do you
no,
do?
it's-
Suck it up and you die. Oh, Hellcat's found a new
8 rats
target.
out. Yeah, that's pretty big.
He spits out smoke, but a little early. Maybe a dead 8-red.
Ooh, he's not chasing it. Oh, there's the Jaeger Shrek. Oh
nice.
no, Tuskan. Ugh. He paused. He paused.
If he
thought
didn't
it was
pause,
like
that
code
would have been a
2.
dead one.
Yeah, he thought it was code 2, where, you know, in this game has very little accuracy penalties when you're on the move compared to code 2.
Not only that, if it had the range of a Jackson, he would have been able to pull that off,
Oh, yeah,
but
that too.
it's much shorter range. Here we go,
Safety
Rifleman
guns.
taking out the Jaegers. And Jaegers are going to be forced to retreat, maybe? No, 8-rad's coming in. Rifleman run. Looks like Reakly's got control of the hill again. We got another Hellcat in build, too, from Tuskan.
Yeah, and Reakly's bleeding too much manpower. Again, this is what happens. You don't have that bunker this late in the game. You know, could easily afford a Panther at the stage. If he could get a Panther out, I think Reakly would be in a really good spot.
I think maybe that's what he's saving up for. He's got a lot of munitions, a lot of manpower and fuel in the bank, rather.
Yeah, he's got to save up another 100 manpower. That Panther.
He's going to merge into the Jaegers and retreat his Grins.
Also, we're not seeing Reakly use the Vet 1 commander ability on the 8-rad. He can actually self-spot the AT gun. And he would basically know where to mortar at all times. He would basically know if he can dive the AT gun if it's by itself.
It's too many buttons. I don't understand it, Dume. I only understand right-click.
Especially Reakly, he's the master of right-clicking, so...
Exactly, exactly. Here we go. We got the Grants pushing in back on the hill, but, you know, this Vet 3 double-barred Rifleman is going to be able to hold.
Yeah. Also, I'm surprised that Tuskan didn't go for the push there. You just saw the Jaeger Shreks go back to base.
There you go,
Which means, again,
Hellcat.
there's no AT. Yeah, there's no AT there apart from the double snares.
Hellcat took out a Pio model.
Yeah, I just saw that again. It's insane.
And these double whizbangs may spell the end of Reakly if Reakly's not careful enough.
Yeah, he's gonna jettison them. That's definitely what's gonna happen. That whiz bang is literally like one whiff away from that one.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a massive all in here. If Tuskan just waits for the loiter, jettison, just A move in, I think that should be the end for Reakly, because I just don't see how he's gonna be able to stop a big push like this.
He's got a Panther in build. He's got a Panther in build that
Yeah.
could, that could stop that, but we'll see. 8 red on the beach against the
For the
double guard rifle.
infantry, we just don't have the infantry to stop 4 rifles from pushing into you.
If he put
also-
that 8 red on the fuel, he'd be able to stop the decap, but right now
Yeah.
Reakly's
Yeah.
getting snared.
Also, I think using the 8 red here as a capture slave this late in the game is just not ideal. Because keep in mind, the Vet 1 8 red also buffs the rate of fire of the Broombar.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And also, yeah, I would use it near the Panther and the Broombar to get more shots down range, because he's gonna need it. Since there's
Go.
substantially more units here on the American side.
It's a heavy German mechanized fist here with the Brumbar and Panther combo, but there's a lot of AT in the center. He's gonna get zoned out. Brumbar's gonna be forced to retreat, and the Hellcat's diving in.
Oh, did you see that? The Panther hit the rifle and the Hellcat.
Lucky shot, lucky shot. I think Reakly's mechanized army knows how to hit things. Something's going on with this game because the Hellcats are hitting things too, so.
Yeah. Oh, Sherman's gonna kill the Vet 3 Gren. The
Oh.
top VP. I think
Yeah,
that's gonna
that's
go down.
that's big danger. Big loss. He's gonna chase. Nope, he stops. Oh, big misplay.
The Panther is going for the kill here, so it's probably best to play it safe.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's a Sherman though. He would have had smokes. He would have had anything to get out of there.
We're gonna see a Vet 3 57 mil, and that is no joke, by the way. That is, if he uses AP rounds, it causes crew shock and everything.
Oh, look at this aggression on the beach. Vet 2 Rifleman getting chased by the 8 rad. Nothing to stop the 8 rad. At least not in time.
We have a Hellcat, but I do think the rifles are gonna go down. We'll see.
Yep, rifles go down.
Yeah, oof.
Hellcat's seeking vengeance, but it's not very strong to begin with
Oh,
either.
this is a good bait. Watch this. There's
Oh.
a mine being planted.
Will he spot it in time?
I don't think so. Unless he shoots the mine, no.
Oh, he heard the audio cue.
saw
He
it,
must have
yeah,
known,
yeah.
yeah.
Another rifle from Tuskan. Okay.
Here we go. The might of 4 rifles.
America is a powerful faction.
There we go. Another skirmish on the hill. Brumbar moving in. A lot of Vet 3 Grenadiers at this point. I think you're right. It would be nice to merge, but
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
transfer.
that-
Oh, loses
Oh
one.
my god. Wait, I just noticed the shells are going through the terrain.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
Yeah.
phasing with the terrain in Code 3.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't work, right? But
Yeah,
he got him.
That's really weird. What the hell?
Well, because Reakly refused to transfer orders as Grenadiers, Tuskan's decided to transfer them for him into nothing, into dust. There we go. Big. Oh man, the 8 red's in trouble here on the beach. Big push. Yeah, he's chasing that 8 red back home.
Yeah, I know, definitely. Yep, I would go for the chase here. There's no reason not to. The Panther's on the left side, Broombar's in the middle, the Shreks are there. There's nothing to stop this Hellcat here apart from one snare. He
One
will back
snare
out
does it, though.
again. Yep.
Oh, Tuskan loses the AT gun.
Oh, that's a shame. That was a Vet 3 AT gun.
And he's going to destroy it, too.
Oh.
Oof. Vengeance.
Okay.
There we go. He's starting to rotate.
Oh, the rifles. I think we're
Oh,
gonna see
they're
a snare
clumped up.
Broombar here.
He's clumped up. He's in trouble.
Captain Sprint. Are we gonna use it?
Oh, his Brumbar's in a bad spot.
Oh, he's not using the sprint on the rifles. Wow, Sherman actually penning.
Oh, now he's sprinting. Now he's sprinting. If he used the Vet 1 on the Brumbar, that would circumvent the sprint, I think.
That's true. Yeah, shatter their will, right? Yeah.
But that would require pressing buttons. We don't like pressing buttons. Here we go. He gets out. Manages to get away as the planes fly in too. So this is Looking extremely hectic, really frantic on Reakly's part right now because I think he understands he's in cope mode now. The Whizbangs.
Yeah.
Oh, another rifleman in danger of being wiped by the A-Rad on the beach.
Whizbang.
Oh,
Oh my god.
good lord. The Whizbang just
Pause.
completely
Okay,
shuts
good.
that down.
Hellcat's gonna go for it. Yeah, I mean he's in the clear. Both vehicles are still on the far left side of the map.
Nothing to kill though. He decides to
Yeah,
pull it
too
back.
far.
One engineer's got to spend a lot of time repairing.
Yeah, they are Vet 3 though. That is a Vet 3 Pio, which does give you like, what is it? It gives you +3 repair speed, which is a pretty big deal. I'm surprised we don't see a sweeper on that Pio actually, because that would further increase the repair rate.
Almost be cheaper to just build a just a half track rather, and then use that to repair all your vehicles.
Yeah, that is true. I reckon we're gonna see a second Panther though. That's gonna be a pretty challenging composition to deal with because now it won't be the infantry that's the problem. It'll actually be the vehicles.
Well,
And, the lack of the AT gun is going to definitely be felt here for Tuskan.
yeah, but
We're
will the
seeing
Panther be a
another-
match for another Whizbang though?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, there goes another Panther.
The rockets will blot out the sun. There we go. A lot of garrison gameplay here in the center. The Vet 3 Scouts. Shout out to the Vet 3 Scouts. They've survived this long. Holding their
Yeah,
own.
no, Vet 3 Scouts, I mean, sure, as a combat unit, they're pretty weak, but being able to just constantly decapture a part of the map really fast is
Very
is no
impressive
joke,
that they've stayed
especially in a
alive.
1v1.
Yeah.
Whizbang rocket launcher is ready.
There we go. Next
They get,
Whizbang
what,
is out.
extra, I think they get extra 50% capture speed at Vet 2, which is a really big deal.
There we go. Triple axis mechanized push here on the beach.
Yep.
Wheels on the beach meets boots on the ground. See who wins. Riflemen trying to have a taste of the might of the Brumbar. Decide they don't like the taste.
There's another Panther here.
This is a really big mechanized push here.
Really needs to
big
be
wall.
careful because he hasn't spotted the second Panther. He hasn't seen it. You could probably hear it now, but he has not. He's not aware that there's in fact two of them.
Using the Vet
And
1
again-
ability on the A-Rad would have been great in this situation
Yeah,
too.
and he's not using it. That's the worst part. He's not using it.
Buttons are annoying,
Oh,
okay?
no,
he's
the-
clumped up! What is he doing?
Oh,
Panther
no.
reverses right into it and gets snared.
Yeah, no, Jesus, man.
He decides to
Oh my
clump
God,
up
it might
again.
actually go down.
Oh
It is gonna
my
go down.
goodness!
No.
The Panther's no match for the double Whizbang. He loses his
Oh,
Pio.
my goodness.
Oh, and he got nothing out of
And he
all of
hit
that.
his own
He hit his
mind.
own mind. It's all falling apart for Reakly. Oh, he
no,
throws
that's
in the
it.
towel. Oh
Jesus.
no. Good lord.
God, that.
That is unfortunate. That is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Yeah, honestly, that many vehicles and an 8-rad nearby, and we're not using the Vet 1 is just. I don't understand. That's an extra like 25% rate of fire, 25% accuracy, plus the extra vision. That's really painful.
And a lot of bonuses you could roll in there. You could say it, cures cancer, right? But as soon as you have to press a button, no one's gonna want to do it. This is ridiculous. Oh,
God, they were all clumped on top of each other.
serious misplay from Reakly. I feel like he definitely had that too, but just that clump
Yeah.
at the end. All right, we'll be back for the next game in just a moment. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1, 0, 6,
6,
7,
7.
8.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Twin Beaches, where we have the second game between Tuskan and Reakly. What are we seeing? What are we expecting, Mr. Dumais?
Reakly, armor battle group from the get-go. I'm not surprised, not one bit.
He's not playing around anymore. The kitty gloves are off.
No. And Tuskan here is doing the same thing that we saw earlier against Ray, straight into Grenadier and Luftwaffe. So both players immediately just locked in their battle groups.
They're locking in their battle groups. They're locking in their mindsets. They're ready to go.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about Assault Grenadiers. How do you feel about Assault Grenadiers?
I was a little surprised to see that too, but as I'm hovering over them, it actually says they have 25% faster repair rate. So I'm wondering, did we just choose this for the faster repair rate to keep the Jeep uptime higher? Because that's
Wow,
actually
look at that
not bad.
Jeep. Look at that Jeep's forward thrust.
Yep,
Just-
road bonus, so it's gonna get there really quick. I actually like how Reakly sent it down the road and then did a sharp turn to the right side. That's actually really fast. Yeah, he got to the beachhead really quickly. That's definitely faster compared to driving across the beach, the middle VP, and then the +10 ammo.
Yeah, that's really good play here. He's being really aggressive. He's forcing these bios to stay in green cover and not cap, and this is gonna immediately have huge repercussions.
That's actually really annoying because now we have to send a Gren down here to deal with that, and then meanwhile, that Jeep is just gonna back up to the left side of the map, get repaired by the assault engineer, and then drive up into the ruins.
Yeah, but
And
well
that's
played by
what the
Tuskan.
rifleman
He went straight for the hill because he realized he wouldn't be able to get that fuel for a while, and he got the fuel on the hill. Yeah.
I like to see some wire go in here. You should at least have the wire right on the other side of the wall that he's standing at right now to
I
deny
think
rifles from using that.
It would be a little forward because I think he's afraid to do it immediately because he knows he'll do that
Yeah,
and he'll
shot
get
at.
get shot at, take the extra damage. So here we go. Assault engineers pushing in, closing
They're
the
not
gap.
gonna win that. They're not
Pios
gonna win
will.
that with the Pio.
Yeah, the Pios will help
but
secure
the
the day.
rifles are coming in though.
Ooh, story may be changing. I don't know. All right, Assault engineers out of town.
But... Oh, there's the Jeep too. Yeah, we're definitely not winning this one.
Oh boy. Oh, he drives right up against him.
Yeah, that's.
He's got a Grenadier right on the hood. There we go. They're forced to retreat. It's been so long since I've seen actual assault engineers that I just like immediately think assault grenadiers when I see them. It's just like people don't go them. People don't go them usually.
Yeah, no, there used to be there used to be a meta where you would spam assault engineers, but they got nerfed a long time ago. It was very popular versus Dak and Ver.
Yeah, because then you could go heavy into WSC.
Yep. Jeep's gonna get completely zoned out. We have Officer Quarter here again from Ver. Every single game I think we've seen, at least the games I've seen today, it's all been Grens into Officer Quarter and then a machine gun after.
Here we go, and you called it. Those assault engineers standing by as like a little pit crew for the Jeep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it says there in their unit description they've got 25% faster repair rate compared to regular engineers. I mean, that's definitely impactful, especially on a low HP vehicle like the Jeep, right? Because that means you can repair it really quickly.
He goes ISC, so he's not gonna have the repair point. You know, I don't see a lot of players go for that when everything's on the line. ISC's safe.
Yeah, MSC is really strong though. I think both MSC, MSC on this map is really strong, especially when you have the repair point on your cutoff. When you have vehicles in the late game, you just reverse them all into that circle, and they just repair all of them at a pretty significant rate, and then you're back into battle.
Yeah, 100%. I think MSC is a little underrated. ASC kind of in the shitter.
ASC has a bunch of problems. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
But MSC, I would like to see more players go it. Here we go, more action here on the beach. The Jeep, he decides to go for the capturing instead of deployment of team weapons. So
Yeah, you know what? I don't think that's necessarily bad here. I think considering the map control isn't that great for the US player, like both the +16s up top are still neutral. I think this is okay here.
the lesser of
Because
the attractive beaches. Yeah, no one has
yeah, no,
munitions.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think Jeep capture has a place too, especially on a big map like this. You can always swing your Jeep on the opposite ends of the map and just decapture everything. I think that's perfectly fine. We also don't have ammo for a weapon drop too. That's something to keep in mind. Like, you're
Yeah.
gonna wait 3 minutes for a weapon drop. That's just not happening. You're probably gonna want to get the capture here to get more bang. Just more value here from this unit.
We got scouts versus Pyos here in the South Beach, but it's gonna be a standstill.
Yeah, fast 251 coming out here. We do have the mortar pool going up, but 251 is going to be uncontested for about probably 2 minutes.
To be paradropped.
Fallschirmjäger's unlocked as well.
Always a shame to see the Fallschirmjägers instead of any transfer orders, but you know the Fallschirmjägers have a pretty good place.
Yeah, falls are really strong. I actually feel like if you really want to throw falls into your composition, it might just be better to get 2 Grens and maybe a fall pile. But going fall pile is really risky to go for, especially if your opponent opens up with a Jeep. The Jeep will absolutely dumpster a fall pile.
Yeah, fall Pyos feel very squishy sometimes. And here we go, a lot of aggressive cutoff aggression from Tuskan. Can he get the decap? He gets the decap. Runs home.
So I'm a little surprised to see the captain upgraded with the LMG, because
you don't think it's worth it anymore?
It's worth getting, but the idea with that change was to reduce the early game tempo from US so that it would eat ammo off the M8 upgrade and the M3 upgrade. So if he goes for an M8 here, that's basically, there's no machine gun or armored skirts on that M8. He's only gonna have enough ammo for 1 upgrade at the moment. No. So that was the idea with that change.
See, why would you need munitions though when you have double fuel on the beach? That's the Reakly answer to that.
True, right? That is true. But yeah, Reakly right now is floating quite a lot of manpower. But I mean, there's nothing really else for him to go for right at the moment. Like, he could get another rifle, but
he rushes the Vet 1 for his vehicles, so as soon as his Greyhound comes out, that'll be stacked. Here we go. Greyhound's
getting skirts now. There we go. Skirts.
It's gotta look pretty.
And yeah, this is what I meant, right? Because right now the M8 cannot get the machine gun as well because we got the MG. Which is why I was really surprised to see the captain get its machine gun right now.
Yeah, and we got a long range. Oh!
Ooh,
almost a long range foul, but it got cancelled, yeah. Look at this Jeep on the beach, by the way. Incredibly frustrating for Tuskan to have to deal with that.
Yeah, shooting him on the side. And again, like the Jeep, you know, being able to capture, like, look at the XP that it's gained from capturing and just fighting. It's almost at Vet 2, and it only has 4 kills, so... Because this vehicle does get XP for capturing points as well.
Greyhound's coming in to sandwich the Grenadier.
Yeah, oof.
You need to start seeing some anti-tank coming out from Tuskan, but he's got no ET guns, and I doubt he's going to have enough munitions for a drop anytime soon.
Yeah. And since Reakly's floating 600 manpower, I think we're going to see double Greyhound, probably triple Greyhound, and an all-in. I think that's what's going to happen. Because we should not be floating 600 manpower. This just doesn't make sense.
It's strange. He hasn't even gone for a 3rd rifle.
Yeah, no, this is why...
Oh, he's going Chaffee! He's going Chaffee!
Okay, yeah.
It's... was there something I missed in the rules? Are players, like, required to build a Chaffee?
Get 1 of each unit, please.
You must build a
Chaffee! Yeah, Chaffee's good, right? I mean, even if you, even if the Chaffee eats a snare, right, and it's full health, it could still run Rampage.
Yeah, I feel like double Greyhound would be better than...
I mean, and he's also playing Armored Battle Group, right? I mean,
yeah.
He's got access to flanking speed and vehicle detection from the get-go.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of value here to get from getting Chaffee.
He's playing a little dangerous with this Greyhound, though. I feel like, you know, he should expect an AT gun at this point.
No, because he saw it outside the, he saw it in Tuskan's base. He was just outside the cutoff.
There you go.
So
He's got flanking speed.
He knows he's in the clear. There you go, flanking speed activated, and this is a dead Stummel, unless we miss, but that shouldn't be the case here.
He's going
Yep.
Reakly mode. Yeah, and he
Yep.
got it. Yeah.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Chaffee's on a rampage.
Yeah, it's very hard to catch vehicles with an AT gun on this map, especially when you don't have control of the middle garrisons, because these vehicles can just go from beach to middle very quickly.
Yeah, that's pretty big though. I mean, usually you'd be happy if the Chaffee didn't get any vehicle kills, but if it gets one kill, and then it's already proven its worth to a degree.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's halfway to vet too, so.
Yeah.
We got bars next. That's yeah, that's a good call.
AT gun holding off on the beach, but
Capture point is under attack.
oh, Tuskan's got to start spreading out. Maybe get some forces on the hill. But there's too much aggression on the beach for him to focus his units, and so he's getting spread out every which way. And
Yeah.
he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, he needs to focus on one side of the map. I think this is why usually players play tier 2 on this map. I think playing tier 3 is very hard.
With the AT guns and everything.
Yeah, the AT guns, yeah, it's just not ideal. Especially when you lose your Stummel. Losing the Stummel just sets you back massively.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to get back in the game, but here he is. He's chasing the rifleman back home. He sees the bars upgrade.
You see, look at the Chaffee up top is just gonna harass the Grens because he just knows there's no AT gun up there.
He got one snare off, but it's not gonna be enough. He's using the Chaffee for green cover. Okay, here we go. More snares.
Oh, there's the
Gets
Jeep.
one
I
off
think
him.
Jeep's gonna go down.
Oh, no way!
1 HP, 1 HP, yep.
American ingenuity. There we go. Greyhound
Mate's
in
gonna hit
danger from
another
the AT
hit,
gun,
yeah.
but he gets away.
Oh,
Jeez
someone hit
Louise.
a mine.
Yeah, Grenadier hit the mine on top of the hill.
Yep.
Low health, Fallschirmjäger. Gonna get in trouble here.
Yeah, they're gonna lose that fight. Definitely versus pouring on them.
He's it's
Should
sort of
at
a
least
late
try to
retreat.
merge into them, but AT gun is cloaked, by the way, but it's facing the garrison. It's pretty weird. Okay, he's
He's in a bad spot. If those riflemen find it, he's gonna be in trouble. He's got nothing to protect it.
yeah. Rifles are gonna hit. Oh no.
I
that's
think
right,
now
there's
would be a
one.
good time to decloak and run, but right now he's sort of crawling away. He's crawling away. His units are high-tech camo.
Alarm.
And now it's looking really rough right now for Tuskan. He's backed into base. Reakly's taking control of the whole map. He's taking
Yeah,
control
I
of the
mean-
beach.
Yep, you got 3 vehicles poking you, right? With only 1 AT gun. You just need to have, 1 vehicle topside, 1 mid, 1 bottom, and there's not much you can do against that. Like the Chaffee, right? Doesn't do much damage to infantry, but it can do some damage to them. We saw that earlier up top with the Grens, right? They were like on the rear engine of the Chaffee, but they were taking a lot of damage at point blank range.
I think Tuskan could have built something else other than a second Fallschirm Pioneer or Fallschirmjäger, because he's building more infantry units. He's just constantly bleeding to all of these, the bars, the triple vehicles. It's
Yeah.
just sort of like a cascading effect now. And here we go. His Grenadier's gonna get chased home. Greyhound
Canister
activates the
activated.
canister. Yep.
He's just gonna dive. Oh, wow, he's actually putting some respect here.
Yeah. Oh, here we
He's
go.
gonna push
Big
in.
dive.
Yeah, the Chaffee's gonna go in, yeah. Chaffee at point blank range will be able to deal some damage here.
Territory out of
There he goes,
supply.
pushed right into base. He's completely cut off from every resource except the base adjacent ones. This is tough. Tuskan can't be everywhere at once, but Reakly's vehicles can.
Yep. Like, I wonder if even a Stug here, maybe a Stug would actually help out, at least be able to lock down some part of the map, a Stug with an AT gun.
I don't know. He's got
But even
142
then-
fuel. If he spent it on anything, it would be an improvement over more infantry units. Like he went LG40 in his battle group instead of going straight for the manpower cheats. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Throws in the towel.
GG.
GG's. So it looks like 1-1 right now between Reakly and Tuskan. We'll be back for the next one in just a sec.